Sports.
Welcome back to sports, everyone. I'm Chaz Messman. The Yuma Criminals have been on an absolute roll to start the year, starting out at 3-0, including wins over local rivals Gila Ridge. And tonight, the Crims took on another local rival. So to Curly Colt Memorial Stadium, where the local Criminals hosted the up-and-down 3-3 Cibola Raiders. Scoreless in the bottom of the fourth inning. Kevin Garcia, the senior, at the plate for Yuma. He lines that one right up the middle, and that'll be a base hit. And Garcia's got himself a leadoff single. Later in the inning, Eli Lujan grounds one past second base. That one will get through to center. Garcia scores. So does Jaime Ruelas, and the Criminals take a 2-0 lead. To the fifth inning we go. A grounder over towards third base. Isaiah Villalobos has got it. The throw from his knees is in time for the out. What a throw there by the third baseman. Bottom of the inning, Rodrigo Orozco Ariza struck out a couple of Crims to work a 1-2-3 inning. Unfortunately, just could not get much run support. So we go to the bottom of the sixth. Ruelas at the plate. He grounds it over to second. Alfredo Lugo is there for it, but the throw is dropped. Garcia darts home and scores. The Crims would tack on one more with Juan Ayala driving in a run to take a dominant 4-0 victory. Lujan on the mound, superb, only surrendering one hit in 7 scoreless innings. To the plays of the week now, starting off at number 5, liner out towards right field. Yuma Catholic's Alondra Cordova makes the catch and fires over to first in time for the double play. Number 4, Kofa Baseball's Ryan Rosas lines that one up the middle. That'll get into center field and past the center fielder. It'll roll all the way to the wall. Rosas getting on his high horses, rounding third base. He's going for home. Here he comes, and he slides home for the inside the park homer. At number 3, back to Yuma Catholic versus Southwest. Blooping foul ball down the first baseline. Alana Aguirre dives and makes the incredible grab in foul territory. Number 2, Yuma Catholic Baseball. Chopper over to short, Eric Tepete gloves it. The throw is high, but how about the tag from Hiram Silva for the out? Let's take another look at this one. How about that adjustment mid-air to make the tag? Staying at YC for number 1. Chopper over towards third. Joey Carey charging. He gloves it. The throw on the run is in time for the out. The senior doing his best Nolan Arenado impression at that hot corner. And while we take another look at this one, remember, you can submit plays to me to be featured by sending videos to me on Instagram or Twitter/X to @ChazMessman. The Arizona Wildcats are headed to the Sweet 16. U of A trailed Oregon by 15, less than 6 minutes to go into the game. But the Wildcats, led by Caleb Love, battled back to take it 87-83. Love has become the Duck killer dating back to these two schools playing in the Pac-12. And last night, the senior dropped 29 points, shooting 5 for 7 from beyond the arc. After the game, here is head coach Tommy Lloyd on Love's performance.
And Caleb has so much potential, and he's so good already. What's cool is how much better he can get, and his approach today, just staying steady. But I was just really proud of how he came out and played in that moment. It just says so much to me about his development as a player and a person. And he was obviously the best player on the floor today.
Arizona will take on Cooper Flagg and the number 1 seeded Duke Blue Devils in the Sweet 16 on Thursday. And some bad news for ASU Hoops fans as talented freshman Josan Sannon is expected to enter the transfer portal. The former 5-star recruit struggled with injuries this season, but averaged 11.9 points per game this season for the Sun Devils. A huge blow for Bobby Hurley, as Sannon was expected to be the centerpiece of an ASU core going forward. And it still hasn't been announced if Sannon will play in the upcoming tournament, the Crown Tournament, where ASU is set to face Nebraska a week from today. AWC women's basketball is getting ready for maybe one of the biggest games in program history, as the Lady Mats will kick off the NJCAA tournament tomorrow. 12-seeded A-Double take on the 20-seed State Fair Community College. And the ACC Coach of the Year, Chelsea Dewey, is hoping it'll be the start of a deep run. Dewey recently talking to us about how her team can stay focused for such a big game.
Can we stay out of foul trouble? Can we keep our tempo? And then just, out-compete them. Kind of things we've done all year. And so just how can we do that for 40 minutes?
Tip-off tomorrow is set for 1:30 p.m. Mountain Time. You can catch that game over on ESPN+. Also, for a full preview of that game, head over to our website at kyma.com/sports. And some more news out of women's college basketball in the NCAA tournament. The USC women advanced to the Sweet 16, but their star player, Juju Watkins, was carried off the court with an apparent knee injury. We'll have to see if she's able to continue throughout the rest of the tournament. Also today, Yuma Catholic Golf took first place in a golf match, beating out River Valley, Kingman Academy, and Parker. It was a massive win for the Phoenix Suns, taking down the Milwaukee Bucks 108-106, which slingshots Phoenix up into that final play-in spot with only 10 games to go in the regular season. And that is all we have time for in sports.